Yeah, it's a good bright day. The UV's not too high, but we're charging both the lithium ion and the lead cell at the same time. I'm going to talk to an electrician or an engineer about this and why the lead cell loves having the lithium ion phosphate battery strapped to it in parallel while we're charging up. And yeah, it just makes a whole lot of difference, like about 0.2 volts at the end of the 11-hour stint, maybe even a little bit higher tonight. But it definitely likes it. It's not the first time I've done it, but yeah, it works well. Some of the UV can be extreme here in Aden, and you can charge pretty quickly. But this is not what this video is about, although it's connected. I'll slowly swing around. Yeah, CJ. This is the drawings of the boat, or pretty close to this boat, as it was in 79-80. And the American buyer, I have no other history on it than that. In fact, some of the old paperwork here. So the story is going to be, I did this 10 years ago. I did it at Hyēre. I built it at Hyēre on the pick. We were there 3 or 4 months. And I'm not sure if I did a story on it at all. But I had, or the boat had at the time, because this was 2015, going on 16, that, yeah, we were 4 or 5 months with 600 gallons of water. And we lasted right through to September. And when we got to Navy services, I still had something like 75 gallons on board, if not more. But this is what saved us while we didn't have to get water, was this raw water. Nothing new for a yacht, for sure. But they have a foot pump, and in fact that's what it's going to do, until I discovered, amongst many spares here, a diaphragm Jabsco belt drive. And as we all know, wow. But just that the pressure side had broken, the pressure switch. I could have fixed it, but I didn't really need it. It's got a 24 volt, high volume, big Italian brass pumping system here. So, and it's been going for 10 years. I never used the hose system at Navy services. I was pumped into the boat and used the boat's pumping system, because tragedy has happened even on the hard. You fill your boat up with, something breaks, and you fill your boat up with fresh water, it can really spoil your month. Yeah, because, you know, like the water just keeps on going. You go away for a month, come back, and you've got fresh water everywhere, which is just tragic. Because yeah, okay, this boat's teak, but it just, fresh water is just a no-no. Anyway, so this is how I set it up 10 years ago, and have a listen. You can hear it's just below us, probably about 8 feet. Okay, so it's got no pressure switch on it, it's just open-ended. So that's it. Switch off. This runs on the 10 volt house, probably drawing about 5 amps, I'm guessing. Okay, so I do this because I fill it up with water, and you can hear the bubbles. This is to stop the siphoning back, or it does siphon, it just pulls water with it, and make sure that it goes every time that you switch it on. And okay, so the water at different spots and at different times of the day and week and months and tides around the harbour systems can be yeah, a little bit ordinary, but it just depends what you want the water for. And sometimes this water runs beautifully clear, so yeah, you can rinse the dishes. Then I give them a soaping and wash and just rinse them down with the fresh water here. Here's our fresh water. Okay, which here I buy at the supermarket, so it's actually drinking water, and you can cook with it and even drink a little bit of it if you want to go that way. But I get the water from Sana, which the water comes from the mountains. You can almost taste the snow. So yeah, that's it. Totally recommend it. I mean, a foot pump is good, but this thing, you can just sit there and just keep it running, and just use gallons and gallons of water. And yeah, so that's a little story about the raw water to the galley. Nothing too complicated about it. It just doesn't work that well underway at doing 4 or 5 knots. It just doesn't like operating, but once you get it, the water sucked up through it, it runs okay. But I'm not sure if I've got a fix for that. But there you go. All right. There's my wonderful lights that I got from the Red Sea Mall in Jeddah. It's got the battery is that long. Lithium-ion battery. Single battery. And it's just fantastic. All right. Getting ready for... I've been doing pikelets, oats, and I'm just going to get ready for dinner. So I've just been organising all this, getting the rice all organised, and yeah, so that's it. I'll catch you guys later.